one of the most insulted politician or attacked politician is Rohey Malick Lowe. I think I am in many ways violated, not only online, but of course on the ground as well. My rights were violated simply because I only wanted to be a mayor. The stereotyping was all geared towards the cultural mindset that we have, that doesn't allow women or that is only limiting men to be a political player. So if women want to go into that domain, it's like you will be bullied, you will be, the stereotyping will come, and because tradition is telling us that we don't belong here. There is a barrier that is saying this is where you should stop, and this is the home, this is for you, and this domain is only limited for men. It's not only the online platforms that were part of the abuse. This was like even women were also part of it. So as I said, this was something new to become, or to want to become the first female mayor after 200 years of history. It wasn't going to be easy at all. So of course I knew about gender-based violence before, and I knew that it does not only have to do with the sexual side, that everybody is just, when you talk to many people here in the Gambia, when you say gender-based violence, most of them only say, okay, she was raped or she was sexually abused. But gender-based violence is broad, it's a very broad topic. On the side of my family, every time when I talk about them, the only thing I always say is Balale Ma'aha. And this is to once again tell them to forgive me, because their rights were violated. Since we are talking about gender-based violence here, their rights were violated in many aspects, because, for example, people will call them to insult them. And they could not even sometimes go in certain places simply because they were afraid that they will be attacked, or they were afraid that they will meet my opponents, and psychologically they were really violated, I will say that. My comrades also go through hell, and of course friends also. So, and anybody who was part of my campaign, I can tell you that they all suffer the same way that I was suffering. When we said Rohey Malick Lowe break the barriers and make history, I don't want the campaign side of it to come to be part of the history, because it was really, really nasty. I had it all, a prostitute, and even yesterday I had somebody saying I'm a lesbian. So, but as a politician, it's not supposed to be that. It's not supposed to be like that, to be quite honest. Nobody has right to call anybody a lesbian or a chaga, a prostitute, drug dealer, a bastard, or whatever, you know. But I had all of this. My campaign manager was very, very supportive. And my fiancé was there also to talk to me every day. And of course, my family. But just to sum it up, my fiancé and my campaign manager were there to give me this psycho support. Gambia we have a very good laws. I don't know about online laws, but when we talk about gender-based violence, we have very, very good laws. They are only dusted, but we do have very, very good laws. And I've seen from recent that we are trying to strengthen the policies when it comes to gender-based violence. But I can tell you there are more people, more competent and more maybe willing than Rohey Malick Lowe. But why are they not coming out? Because most of them are afraid of the bullying, or most of them are not aware of their rights. We have to educate the women so that they will have the confidence to come out and understand that once upon a time there was a lady called Rahima Liglo. She was called the prostitute, she was called the drug dealer, she was called the lesbian, she was called the thief, she was called the witch, but she ended up winning the mayoral elections. And so, don't mind about that bully. We as women should not be stopped by bullies. If you look at more policies that are made for women, most of them are men who took those decisions. So we don't want to have that anymore. We want to be there, we want to sit on the table, we want to think for ourselves, we want to do things for ourselves because we know ourselves better.